What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Overdose. I'm your host, Jaye. Now, today I'm joined with a special guest. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Jaye. You can call me Sedana on Instagram, Sedana Sanye.
Okay, and if you want to follow her, the link will be in the description below. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Now, are you familiar with red pill type of content?
Not at all.
Okay, so red pill type of content only means, a lot of people get this misconstrued, but red pill content just means the true nature of things. What we're going to be talking about is the true nature of like dating and relationships. So the title of this video is Ladies Hate When the Roles Are Reversed. Do you have any initial thoughts with just the title by itself?
I probably agree.
Okay, hold on, talk to him.
You know, double standards are a thing.
Okay.
And it is some things that we're allowed to do that men aren't, and vice versa. And some of those things I just enjoy to reap the benefits. and if the roles were reversed, I'd probably throw a little fit. But
okay. What is when you just explained that? What are some of the examples you had in your head?
I immediately thought about taking out the trash.
So taking out the trash, that's a man's thing.
Yeah.
I'm not taking out no trash.
I'll take out my own trash if I live alone. Valet trash, put it at the front door.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that's the first thing I thought about.
Okay. All right. Well, let's jump into the video.
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. What do you got for me?
I just have a question. I'm newly single, and one of my girlfriends, she actually sent me this live. So she was like, you should check in and see what he has to say for you.
Okay.
But, you know, I've seen a few of your postings and things, and I consider myself a professional. I'm in social work. I'm going for my master's and going to get licensed and things. But I'm open to, you know, dating people who don't have degrees, and I think I'm a pretty good communicator. But my question is that I think I'm just having a lot of issues finding someone in COVID. You know, going out on dates is a hard thing, and also kind of meeting people.
Were you married?
No, I wasn't married.
Okay, before she goes deeper into her explanation, is it hard out here now that COVID is rampant?
All right, now it should be hard, but you know, we in the heart of Atlanta right now, and a lot of people don't give no fucks about no COVID.
No, you're right.
So if you are that majority percent, dating might be just the same as it was before for you.
Okay. If a girlfriend comes to you with this advice, what advice would you give her?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna tell her go outside. But if I know my friend be outside, I'm gonna give her the good spots to go to. Tell her where to go fishing.
Do you think it's better to do it in person now, or do you think it's better to do it online now?
In-person chemistry is a little bit, you know, different than online, of course, and people kind of put up a different persona and facade online, and I actually always fear I don't really understand the person or know the person, you know?
So it's a fear of the not knowing of what that person could do to you.
Yeah, and in person you're easy to make more judgment and, you know, get a greater opinion.
Okay. Now he brought up a second the first thing that he talked about, first thing she talked about. She says she is willing to date someone who don't have a degree, who don't have the same necessarily like schooling and experience that she does. Does that apply to you as well?
Of course, only because, you know, in the day and age we live with entrepreneurs, a person doesn't have to have a degree to be on the same level that I'm on.
Got you.
But, you know, of course you got to dig into the person.
Okay.
It is wildly inappropriate to date someone who's not on the same level as you.
Hold on, you said it's wildly inappropriate.
Wildly inappropriate. It's just asking for problems to come. You know what I'm saying? I've been the person, sometimes I want to maybe help the person and teach them, and maybe they can grow. And it hasn't always
worked out.
Yeah, it hasn't always worked out. A lot of times it's backfired, and you feel like you were just being a teacher for some years and wasting your time, you know what I'm saying? And I've definitely met a person who's more on my level, and everything is more progressive, simpler, and we can more focus on the relationship with each other versus where our careers are.
I don't think I've ever dated someone that was above my level, but definitely I know what you're getting at with the below your level, because you feel like you like teaching them in that aspect. So you personally, when you say below your level, in what aspects do you mean below? Do you mean money? Do you mean experience? What
No,
aspects?
definitely both money and experience.
Okay.
And wisdom, maturity.
Okay.
You know, I'm a pretty young buck, but I grew up early, and I'm an entrepreneur, as I've been for about 7 years now. So a lot of times when I meet people around my age, you know, they're definitely immature. They definitely got their life in all types of different places, and they just need direction. And I end up feeling like I did more teaching than I did learning, and I didn't really gain much from this relationship.
Got you.
Because you had nothing to teach me.
Got you. So for you personally, for a relationship to, I'm guessing, to look successful for you, it has to be almost an equal amount of teaching and learning.
Definitely.
Okay. All right. Well, let's continue.
But was in a long-term relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long was that?
4 years.
And when did it end?
Back in the summer, so I would say August.
Okay. And it's difficult for what?
Just to meet men who are serious, you know, that really aren't just trying to, you know, have sex for one initially, and just because my thing is about being friends first and building friendships, and you know how comfortable they are.
How old are you?
How old am I? Oh, 29.
So you threw that not having sex part in. Why did that come up?
Because it's just something I'm not there yet, I guess. And I don't even want to say I'm not there. I'm just not there.
What do you mean?
Today. Maybe if you meet somebody that you're comfortable with initially, and then boom, things happen. But that's not I guess it's not a focus.
Okay. Well, men want to have sex.
Well, definitely initially.
So,
That's
what does that mean? I mean, I key on things like that. What do you mean? You want? How long would you wait? How long should you have to wait?
I don't think that.
Before she answers, what is your answer to that question?
I might consider myself a bit of a sexual being.
Okay.
But of course, when you're dating around a lot, you definitely have to see if, you know, if this person does have any potential, and
Gotcha.
if it will or won't go anywhere first, you know. So I wouldn't say, you know, create a waiting period for every person.
Gotcha.
But of course, every person will treat you different, and y'all have different experiences together. And, you know, you'll know from the beginning, first week, second week, if you want to go there with them.
Okay. Now, I got to ask you, is this, what I'm about to say, is this true?
Okay.
If a girl likes a guy for a relationship, she will hold out on sex in order to make herself seem more classy or presentable. Is that true?
For some women.
Okay.
Not for I.
Oh, not for
I can say because some men kind of will make someone feel bad.
Okay.
Like, you know, like they have less respect for them and don't see them in a relationship type light just because of how easy they gave it up. Not everybody can look at it as like she's just a sexual being and we're just enjoying that part of each other.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right.
To be a time frame on it.
In today's conversation, you're gonna have to ask.
Okay. So
You're asking for help, so I'm gonna need some information.
Oh, well, go ahead. Ask away.
I've already asked information. How long?
I don't have a time frame.
Okay, I'm asking again. How long?
When I'm ready.
How long?
I mean, that can be any time. It could be when you meet somebody initially.
Yeah, but about how long?
So you say how long is?
Yeah, how long? You start dating somebody. How long before you have sex?
I guess to just throw it out there, I don't know.
How long?
That's my question. I mean, that's my answer. I don't know.
How long?
Okay.
See, you want men to just go ahead and take their time and just go indeterminate, and you're not even willing to put a possible time frame.
Oh, so we need a time frame, you think?
Well, no, we need a cooperative woman.
Oh.
We need a woman that understands what men want and understand that, yes, this is going to be a part of it. And I've asked you the question how many times, so what do you want me to tell you? If you're not willing to answer a question, it's not a trick to it. You're a grown woman.
Yeah. That makes sense. I mean,
Hold on.
I'm gonna say he's
I'm about to say that one I don't know too much about, because you're right, it is contextual. It depends on the person that you're talking to. It depends on the relationship. It depends on how the mood that you're feeling that day. It could be that day versus 5 months or something down the line. So yeah, I don't know about this one, Kevin. I don't know about this one, but
he's being a little harsh on her.
Huh?
He's being a little harsh on her.
Yeah, but I do get what he's saying though, of making her understand that sex is going to be a very big component of relationships. So men will push for that.
I'm trying to think of an only time where I refrained from having sex with somebody because I was worried about, some people just switch up, some people start acting different, but
got you.
Paying attention to red flags is important, and you cannot ignore any of them.
Do you feel like you hold out, or do you feel like it's just whatever happens, happens?
Well, for one, since we're all grown and we're never really in the same place at the same time, we got to be on each other's schedule. So typically, even if I meet you today, I may not be able to really link up with you until like another week or so.
Okay.
And we definitely going to have to talk for a couple of days so I can see what type of person you are.
Gotcha.
So I definitely don't want to regret opening up to someone and then I find out they're like a douchebag or like a madman or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still learning about different personalities and stuff.
It's not different personalities. It's a lot of you ladies tend to want men to do all the work.
Mm-hmm.
You want somebody to go through the trouble of getting to know you and peel back the onion and talk to you. And I'm sorry, man, no. I asked you a simple question and you're not willing to even answer it. Why?
So I don't know isn't an answer.
No, it's not. You're not 19. You're almost 30.
Yeah.
Not a little girl. You're a woman.
Definitely.
So it's not a trick question. It's not like sex is like taboo. And I'm asking you. You meet somebody you like and you date them, how long approximately before you have sex? And you say, well, whenever. Then don't be upset if nobody wants to date you.
Okay.
Your fault.
Well, I mean, I'm not upset, but thank you. I appreciate your feedback. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm so...
Wait, what? This video.
This is wild how she's taking this advice.
What do you mean?
I don't know if I could have let him sit there and eat me out that much.
Oh, you saying you wouldn't take the advice like that?
Yeah.
You wouldn't be like, oh, okay, blah, 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 thank you for you. You would be like turned up? Like, what do you mean?
I don't know. Kevin probably definitely would have infuriated me a little bit.
Oh.
She is doing very well at keeping her calm while he is eating her up. I do agree she's not being very cooperative. If it were me, I would just say, if I really enjoyed them, maybe 2 weeks. If I am on the fence about them, maybe 2 months. You know? Just give an estimate out there. That's definitely what the man's working on. Just an estimate. And she's just...
Okay.
We've been doing this for like 3 minutes.
So this brings up a good question for you personally. Do you feel like you're masculine in the sense of a woman?
It's possible, and many people have told me I'm like a nigga 2.0. But I feel like I dated a lot. I didn't have a lot of relationships even in high school, and so I just experienced so many people and may have picked up on some of their ways along the way.
Did you grow up with like brothers or like guys around you?
No, I have an older sister, but she was never really in the house because we were like years apart. So I pretty much grew up an only child.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to ask that because you said you be rah, so I'm thinking you'll be a little bit more masculine. Okay.
Any other pointers that you have outside of sex?
Sex wasn't the only pointer, but if you're not willing to answer what's important to men, men are not going to be willing to date you.
Got it.
See, what I'm showing you folks is women, you want an unfair exchange.
All right. I mean, that's a different perspective of things and a good way to look at it, I guess.
Well, how about this? Let me give you a different perspective.
Okay.
How about this? Let's do it your way. And just whenever the mood's right, okay?
Yeah.
So here's how you do this. You pay for all the dates.
Okay.
You do all the driving. You do all the planning. You're in charge until all of that. And then after you decide you want to have sex, then he can step in and start paying for the dates and driving and everything else. But until then, it's all on you to do all the investment, all the courting, all the follow-up, all that other stuff. Would you be willing to date if men like that?
It would depend because, well, to give you a straightforward answer, then no. If you look at it from that perspective.
Yeah, of course. Because you would not want to just be stuck on a hook, dating with no idea of where this is going, whether or not you're going to get something that you wanted, and you have to put all that effort in.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about just one man. I'm talking about all men. If all men got together and sent your picture out across the world, everybody knew no one goes out with her. She has to pay. Would you not do that though? Why not? I mean, you're still trying to get to know a guy, right? I mean,
exactly. I mean, but I mean, that's also considering if that's the things that I'm doing, if I'm allowing that person to pay for everything and to do that.
No, man.
Okay, before he goes even deeper into this, in your dating life or the dating life that you see, is paying for it or being like the quote unquote traditional guy a big thing for you? Like a guy paying on the first date, a guy paying for dates, taking you out, holding doors, etc., etc. Is that a big thing for you?
Well, it's not a deal breaker.
Okay.
But it definitely does give me direction for what type of judgment I have for you as a man.
Okay.
And there are many different types of men. There are men who just absolutely love to spoil in court, and there's men that like to do the bare minimum and want you to do more. And out of 7 billion in the world, you can definitely pick which type of man you want.
Okay, what about you personally? Do you like a traditional man? Do you like the 50-50 world?
I do prefer the traditional man just because who wouldn't want to not have to pay for anything? And some people see you and they're just like, oh, I want to treat you like a princess and just pay for everything. But there's been times where I can tell that either people, don't have it as well in their pockets or they're just not generous.
Okay.
And I've offered to pay for a date or two.
Wow, okay.
I've definitely been told no. One time I did buy the ice cream.
I did buy the ice cream.
But other than that, people don't.
Did you hold on real quick? Did you see him again after you bought that date? Huh? Did you see him again? After you paid for the date?
My memory is so foggy. He was light skinned. Maybe that was it. That's why I didn't see him again. Not because of the ice cream.
Nah, so it could have been because of the ice cream. So I want to make sure I follow up on those questions.
Food. We went out. He paid for the food.
Okay.
And then we had dessert.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Paid for the ice
and you paid. Okay, gotcha.
So yeah, it wasn't.
And you didn't see him afterwards though.
No.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool.
I was just going in a different direction.
I got you.
That's all.
Okay, so for you personally, it is beneficial for a guy to be more traditional, to be more, I want to take you on a date, I'll pay for everything, blah,
it's
blah,
just
blah.
out of the norm nowadays.
Okay.
A lot of people you date, most of them don't want to even take it that far with you. And
yeah.
A lot of people you don't get that far. I feel like it kicks in at a certain point.
Okay.
Like the romance kicks in, the extra sweet shit. But it definitely will heighten your chances.
Okay.
I'll say.
Okay, all right.
Well, because I've asked you the question just about generally how long, and you didn't like that. So I'm like, let me switch it to something you can understand. You don't have to have sex. But as long as it's not on the table, you're responsible for paying for all the dates.
Yes.
Arranging all the dates.
You would
all the dates. You're in the man's position.
Yes.
And would you be willing to date men if you had to do that?
I mean, then no, I wouldn't be willing.
Exactly. So don't expect men to date you.
Okay. But okay. I see you. I got you.
Those sound effects, I can't.
You see what I mean? Some of the ladies who are thinking, ladies, you see what? Listen, ladies, you see what I mean? Thinking you're just trying to get her to. No. Ladies, understand. You want men to do our part, but you don't even want to even broach, possibly even. I just asked a general time frame. I didn't say ironclad. She wouldn't even want to say 3 months, 6 months, 30 days. Yeah. It was just whatever. But then flip it. You're not willing to just do an open-ended financial responsibility coming out of your pocket.
Well, I guess for me, again, and this can be for anyone, because I get your angle. Okay, I'm respecting. But
it's pretty straightforward.
I'm just gonna say one last thing, and I'm gonna let somebody get a chance. But I guess in this world, especially, for me, everybody has a different perspective. Everybody comes from different walks of life. Okay, personally, I won't let somebody do that much for me unless I'm coming halfway. And that's just me. Everybody's not comfortable with that, and I feel like I hold up my end.
You see, let me explain something to you. Let me explain something.
Okay.
Okay. Let me hear.
You wanting to come and pay halfway don't mean nothing to us. Because our time is more important than your half of the money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Facts.
That's
facts. Okay, I think we get the overall gist of the video about dating. What are your thoughts on that so far, the overall summary?
What I'm feeling from Kevin Samuels, and I understand because I had a boyfriend one time, 2 times, and he felt like he couldn't really spend money on me because he wasn't sure of our future. So of course I asked, types of questions. Why are you with me? All that stuff.
Yeah, I mean that's just weird. Number one, because
that is super weird.
That's weird because it depends on. Well, okay, let me ask a little bit more so I can get more context. When he says spend money, do he mean like an enormous amount of money?
No, I mean like I just got a new apartment. Want you buy me a trash can, buy me a hamper, stuff like that.
So like $5, $10 things.
Oh no, maybe like $100-$200.
Oh, okay. See, now we talking about different. Now, did he have a lot of money?
He did. He was one of those construction boys that
Okay. So money wasn't a big hindrance in his life, but he still didn't want to spend it.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm applying this to Kevin Samuels and what he's saying because he's like, people don't want to put in all this work and they don't know.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Where things could be going. And men do want sex. For a lot of them, that's not the ultimate goal, but they want that part of you. So I understand if a person doesn't want to continue to be pouring into your cup.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I would feel the same way. I would feel like, why am I wasting my time, my energy, my efforts into someone?
Money.
Huh?
And money.
Yeah, true. And money into someone, and I'm not getting what I want out of it necessarily. So yeah, I would agree 100%. But some of his taxes was a little weird at the beginning.
Yeah,
I wasn't following.
I don't know how
but then he got me at the end, and I was like, okay, I get it now. I got you. Okay. So, yeah. But where can they find you?
Oh. You can find me everywhere. On Instagram, Twitter. Actually, don't go on Twitter. But Instagram, Sadonna Sunday.
Okay.
That's SADONNA.
Okay.
SANYE.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you want to follow her, the links will be in the description below. Join the Patreon army. It's your boy Don Jaye, and I'm out. Peace.
Bye.